Hello everyone, you are welcome to today's class. So in this class, we want to look at corrections to questions on sorts that we gave you yesterday. So we'll start with the first one. So the first one asks you to express 5 over root 7 minus root 3 plus 1 over root 7 plus root 3 in the form of m root 7 plus n root 3, and hence find m plus n. So what that means is that we're going to simplify this. We're going to simplify it. We're going to simplify this. So we simplify it and write it in this form. It's going to be in this form. So by doing that, you'll be able to find the value of m. Any number you now have beside root 7 and beside root 3 will be the value of m and n. And that is what we're going to add together to get our final answer. I hope that is very clear. So let's start with the first one. So I'm going to write it up here. So that because of space, that will be 5 over root 7 minus root 3. So plus 1 over root 7 plus root 3. So what you're going to notice is that denominators are conjugate of each other. Alright, so you've learned that already. Come on, let me just move this one down small. Okay, so they are conjugate of each other. So in that case, let's clean this because I'm going to write here. Okay, so we find the LCM of the denominators, and the LCM of denominators is the multiplication of the two uh, values at the bottom. Alright, with 7 plus root 3. Alright, so that's the LCM. So this divided by this will be 5 into bracket root 7 plus root 3. I hope this is very clear. That is, you are dividing root 7 minus root 3 by the denominator. So which means this will cancel the minus will cancel the minus, so it remains the plus. That's why you have plus here. Then plus, so this will then be 1 times root 7 minus root 3. I hope I'm making sense. So from here we move down to, you open the brackets. So this is going to give us 5 root 7 minus 5 root 3 plus root 7 minus root 3. Everything over. So now you have done, you can see this one now will then be 7 minus 3, just from the concept you've learned. So when you multiply this by this, that will give you 7 minus 3, because this means square this, square this will give you 7 minus 3. But rather than wasting your time, you just write 7 minus what? 7 minus 3. 7 minus 3. Am I making sense? So let's now simplify the numerator. So 5 root 7 plus 7 root 7, that gives 6 root 7. Because root 7 here means 1 root 7. Then minus 5, minus 5, sorry, minus 5 root 3 minus, this is not minus, this is plus, sorry for that. Plus 5 root 3 minus root 3 is what? Plus 4 root 3. Everything divided by 4. So we can then simplify this. So what is common to both? Or we just put 6 root 7 all over 4 plus 4 root 3 all over 4. Is it showing? Alright. It's not showing. Let me adjust it. Okay. So you can see what I did here now. So I just put, so you can separate is allowed. So 2 can go here, 2. 2 can go here, 3. 2, 4 can go here, 4 can go here. So which means we're going to have as our final answer 3 over 2 root 7 plus root 3. So from what we have here, we have m root 7 plus n root 3. So you can see now that this is root 7. So which means m, let me come back here, m is equal to 3 over 2. Alright? And n, what we have beside is 1. N is equal to 1. But the question asks us to find, what? M plus n. We are looking for what? M plus n. That means 3 over 2 plus 1. So find the LCM, blah, blah, blah. You're going to have 2, all right? That is 3 plus 2. That's going to be 5 over 2, which is 2.5. 2.5, that is option D. Option D. I hope this is very clear, right? So move to the next one. Question number 2. Question 2, right? So for question 2, let me clean this. Okay, let's continue. So for question 2, you have if k root 28 plus root 63 minus root 7 equals to 0. Find the value of k. So what you're going to do here, we're going to simplify, just like you have an equation. So with unknown value of x, but with the unknown value of k here, as from this case. So we're going to have it. Let me look at if this is showing. Okay, I think this okay. Yeah, let's start from here. Okay, so let's start from here. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to k root 28, k root 28 plus root 63 minus root 7 equal to 0. So what we're going to do, we're going to simplify each of the roots. So 28 here, we can have it to be 2 times, or 7 times 4 gives us 28. Good. So 4 is a perfect square. 4 is a perfect square. That means we're saying k root 4 times 7. All right, plus 63 is 9 times 7. So that is 9 times 7 minus root 7 equal to 0. You can see where I did it. So root 4 will give us 2. That is going to be 2k root 7 plus root 3, root 9 is 3 root 7 minus root 7 equal to 0. So that is 2k root 7 plus, so this 3 minus 1, that is 2 root 7 equal to 0. I hope I'm making sense. All right. So the next is, let's take the others, this one to the other side. That's going to be 2k root 7 equals to minus 2 root 7. So it is k that we are looking for, right? So we're going to divide both sides by 2 root 7. So divide both sides by 2 root 7 by what? 2 root 7. So 2 we cancel 2, root 7 cancel root 7. So this root 2 root 7 cancel 2 root 7. That's equal to minus 1. So therefore, k is equal to minus 1. I hope this is clear. So the answer is minus 1. That is this option here. So move to the next one, question 3. So let's go to question 3 now. I'm coming. So for question 3, you are given 10 root 50 minus 6, simplify 6 root 72 plus root 32 minus 2 root 18. So we're going to simplify this as well. So how are we going to simplify it? So that 50, that is 10. So we look for perfect square that can give us, that will multiply with another number that will give us 50. That is 25 is a perfect square. That's 25 times 2 minus 6. 72, that is 36 times 2 gives us 72. 36 times 2 plus 32, that is 16 times 2 minus 2 root 18, that is 9 times 2. Guys, this is very simple. So that is 10 times 5 root 2 minus 6 times 6 root 2 plus 4 root 2 minus 2 times 3 root 2. So this will then give us 50 root 2 minus 36 root 2 plus 4 root 2 minus 6 root 2. You can see everything in the same root. So let's add 50 minus 36, that is 14. All right. 14 plus 4, that is 18. 18 minus 6, that is 12. So this gives us 12 root 2. 12 root 2 is this option, that is option C. 12 root 2, option C. How that is clear. Then move to question 4, the next question. So we have, what we have here is express root 60 in its simplest form. You're going to simplify this as well, just like what we just finished now. So that is root 60, root 60. So that's going to give us root. So now if you have something like this, what I would advise is, if you cannot think of how you're going to do it, you can come do it this way. Just express as product of its prime factors in index form. So that will be 2 here, that is 30. 2 here, that is 15. All right. Then 3 here, that is 5. So you can even do 15. So do we have 2 already? That is 4 times 15 gives us 60. That's 4 times 15. Are you with me? So that means square root of 4, that is 2 root what? 15. You can't simplify further than this. So the answer is A. I hope I'm making sense, right? And the last question we have here is question 5. So simplify this. So you are going to rationalize here, because you can't have root as the denominator. In that case, we're going to rationalize. Okay, so we're going to rationalize. That means we multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the denominator. That is going to be 4 root 18 divided by root 18, root 8 times root 8 all over root 8. Is that clear? So this will give us 4 root 18. Root 18 we can simplify to be 9 times 2. All right. So times root 8 could be what? 4 times 2 all over root 8 times root 8 is 8. We've learned that already. So this will then give us 4 times 3 root 2 times 2 root 2 all over 8. We can simplify this. 4 cancel here, 4 here, 2, 2 here, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 1. So what we have left is 3 times root 2 times root 2 is equal to 2. So the answer is equal to what? 6. So that means the answer is what? 6. I hope this is very clear. All right. So that is that on this video. So we're going to meet in the next class. So bye for now.